continue to navigate uncharted waters and adjust to a new reality when it comes to teaching and learning, the Center for Teaching Excellence at Texas A&M University wants to share with you a few practical tips and perspectives on how to best facilitate learning online through Zoom and other digital tools. Specifically, how do we communicate effectively with students who are no longer faces together with us in a classroom, but are now individuals behind computer screens? One of the ways is to manage the communication distance between instructor and student, as it is much wider now. Become more comfortable with online spoken communication. Practice speaking to the camera or computer screen. It will become much more natural the more you practice. And while you practice, pretend that you're actually talking to someone. Pay special attention to tone. You may be able to pick up some limited facial expressions if students have chosen to share video, but one of the main challenges of teaching online is the general absence of nonverbal cues and body language that can make communication more difficult. Limited nonverbal cues and the absence of other body language can mean that emotions are harder to convey or pick up. This is true for synchronous Zoom sessions and with virtual office hours and email communication, where there is a complete lack of body language or visual cues. In communicating at a distance, frustration can come across more strongly with the absence of other nonverbal cues, and slight changes in tone and pace may cause unintentional misunderstandings. Get comfortable with longer wait time. Students need time to process, come up with an answer, and now type a response if they don't want to verbally speak. All of this takes much more time and pacing needs to be slower. Appropriate wait time in an in-person environment can range anywhere from 7 to 9 seconds. In an online environment, you may need to increase the duration to 12 or even 15 seconds, depending on the complexity of your question. One of the major reasons why class discussion, face-to-face and online, can fail and not go according to plan is because the instructor may not wait long enough for the students to respond. This results in them answering their own question and students becoming increasingly unmotivated because they realize that anytime the instructor asks a question, if enough silence passes, the instructor will answer their own question, thereby cutting off any potential interaction. The key is to give students enough time to think and reflect on the question so they can come up with good responses. Managing online communication can be challenging because of both the audio and chat channels. It is important not to fire hose our students with too much information. Ironically, it can extinguish their motivation and engagement since they can easily be overwhelmed and may then tune out. Often when it comes to online communication, lecturing, and interaction, it can be easy to talk too fast, either through nervousness, the unfamiliarity of talking to a screen, or the lack of nonverbal and body language feedback. To help address this speeding up, it is helpful to always concentrate on speaking slower and to pause at multiple points during the session. These pauses allow students to process what you are saying and presenting and provide you a chance for you to go back through the chat and answer student questions. Regular pauses and effective use of wait time can help prevent students from cognitive overload. These breaks in student instruction provide a quiet space for students to think about the material and come up with other applications and solutions. If you cannot get to every question, let students know that after the session, you will go back and provide answers via email or eCampus. Remember, we are all in this together, and together we can help everyone succeed.